Are you still excited when you go on a new trip? Even though it's maybe a destination that you have been before, like Australia, are you still excited?
Oh, that's a good question. Thank you for asking. Because I have realized that for let's talk about Australia. I have been very excited for many years. Now, when I go to Australia, I'm not as excited as I used to be because I know almost everything. And then I think, oh my God, what I'm going to do next? Those kind of excitement is not there anymore because you're used to the country. You know what to expect. There is less excitement about new places. So you have to find out new places to discover, something new a new experience or whatever. And I'm just thinking about, because I think that you really have to, it's like a relationship, after 15 years, it's just go, and you say, oh, what do we have to talk about? You know everything about the person. And you have to find new ways of revamp the relationship, and that happens to countries as well. If you know that country so well, what I'm going to do next? So it up to you how you make it. You have to be creative with your travels. You have to find new ways of seeing a country, and the more you know a country, the more you can also the more you see the negative sides and not only the beautiful sides. Like, for instance, if you come to Italy for the first time, you just saw the beauty of the country. But if you keep coming and you keep coming, and then you get to know this and that, and maybe you spend more time, and then you say, oh, but there are also some things that I don't like about Italy, this and this and this. And this happens to everyone, like for me with Australia. So you really put a lot of things on your table. So it's a mixed feeling. So you know what you're going to expect, you know what you like, you know what you don't like about the country. And you have to be, the more creative you are, the better, because you have to find new ways of exploring a country. Be open for other things and not just do exactly the same things that you used to do. So travel is most of it is, it's a way of learning about a new place, new people, learning about yourself. So if you're not open, there is no much point in traveling. And if you are a bit, if you say, oh, I travel because of that, because I want to explore more, I want to improve myself, that's a good way. You have to be open to extend. I wouldn't say get out of your comfort zone, because sometimes it sounds like a threat, like, oh, I have to get out of my comfort zone. What's going to happen? You just have to just step by step, extend your comfort zone. Just do something that challenge you a bit. So something challenging a bit, every time a little bit more, so that you see that you're more capable, because we all are more capable, much more than what we think of ourselves. So this is what I would recommend.
Absolutely. It's very insightful. I love every word of what you just said, and I agree completely.
Yeah, thank you. Yes.
Do you have like some funny story that happened to you when traveling that you want to share?
Oh, the funny story was that one from, I think, one of the funniest, and when I was in New York, because like this relative of mine said, just go out and find a nice restaurant close to your hotel. It was just 50 meters, just 1 minute out, walk from my hotel. And I walked into the Hard Rock Cafe, music, American food, whatever, I wasn't looking for Italian food, no way. I never do that when I'm in a different country. So I just want to taste, the local food. So I walked in and I said, I want a table. No table for you. Okay, sit at the bar. And I was sitting at the bar with a glass of beer, a small one, because I love beer, but I'm not a drinker, and I get easily drunk, so that's my problem. So I was sitting there with this small glass of beer, and then, the time was passing, then I didn't order anything else, and then another glass of beer came, and I said, excuse me, I didn't order. he said to me, it was pointed to that guy over there. Oh, I said, okay. And I was saying, okay, thank you. I was waving at him. And so I was having a second beer. And then after a while, the second beer was over. And then I thought, okay, I'm having something else, but not alcoholic. I was spending time there, and then I thought, oh my God, what's happening? Where is my table? And then the waiter came and said, oh, I'm so sorry, I forgot your table. I said, what? So now I'm starving. I said, oh, do you want to join this group of, I think they were Japanese people, young people. I said, yes, why not? And they were also happy because he didn't have another table for me. So I joined, and they were all young people, and they said, oh, you have to have another beer. I said, oh no. I said, yes, you have to have another beer. And I was, after the third beer, so drunk. And it was so funny. So they made me drunk, but because I have a problem that I cannot keep alcohol. This is something, like many people, they, with one or two glasses, we are just small glasses, we are completely drunk. So I walked back to my hotel in a state, everyone was feeling in my head. I said, oh my God, what I have done. But it was really fun because I had fun. And I said, you know what happened? You have to be open for these things. But this was a funny thing that happened many years ago. But I do have many funny stories to tell. The thing is that I keep forgetting them because, all these travels and all these stories, like getting lost or whatever, so many funny stories, but maybe there is another time where I can tell you a bit more about.
Hopefully. This was a good start for your alone travels, I guess. And this is just something that made you maybe give you the idea that exploring things is just perfect for you.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, do you have something that you would like people to do when they just listen to what you said? Do you have something where you say, hey, do that now? Is there something that you would like to tell them?
If I would like to tell people something that they would like to do now?
Well, I mean, if you have to say something like, is there something that you would like people to, a call to action, like, do that? I would like you to do that. Like, take action. I don't know, whatever you.
Whatever. Oh, yes. Well, I would like to probably say that they can check out my website if they want to, and my Facebook page, which is for women traveling alone. I have a group which is plus 45. It was initially plus 15. Then I had so many in their 40s that they were a bit, I say, oh, I cannot join, and say, okay, let's do it plus 45. That's good. But it's not really a matter of age. It is because I wanted to, have someone, not really the youngest women, because I think they're more motivated and triggered by other things. And in our age, probably we are motivated more towards other things. And so the interests are different. We grow out of certain things and we grow into other things. So we know better what we want, and we look for more for, I don't know, for certain types of activities, and less for parties and things like that where maybe young women are geared to, So this is a group that I have, and it's called Women Travel Solo Plus 45 on Facebook. My website is the rockytravel.net, and it's a website for women traveling alone to Australia and Italy, but generally speaking for everyone who love to go to Australia. I'm also doing some tours for women traveling alone. I've done a Sicily tour, which was the first. I've just come back from that tour in Sicily with a small group of 10 women, and I'm planning now. I'm going to a hiking tour end of this month in the Dolomites, and I'll be doing very, very few tours. I don't do many tours a year because I don't have much time, but there will be either Sicily or Italy, and in Italy I will be doing hiking tours, or Sicily, and in Australia do only walking tours. Yes, only walking tours for women who travel alone. So if you want to check out all this, I'm happy to hear from you, and maybe on Facebook or wherever, and it will be nice to meet, to catch up there.
Amazing. And I can personally say I have checked out all these pages and they're amazing. So you should go there and you should really join and see what is in there for you. Thank you, Michela, so much for having you. It was a pleasure to talk to you. You're amazing. And I hope
Thank you, Tina. I really I enjoyed meeting you on the internet, and I enjoyed talking to you today. Thank you for interviewing me. Thank you so much.
Thank you.